a few days, one of EWTN's hit series returns for a second season.
James, I have a sick call. I need you to sit in the church a bit.
That doesn't sound like custodial work.
No, that's confession. This is adoration. I'm on the schedule till 4, so please, stay watch with the Lord until the next person arrives.
I don't believe in the Lord.
That's okay. He believes in you.
James the Less tells the story of James Little, an atheist who can't find a job, so he works as a handyman at a church named St. James the Less. And as you might imagine, his work at the church doesn't leave him unchanged. Joining us now is James Little himself, Tanner Kalina. Tanner, thank you so much for being with us. First, tell us a bit about your experience on the show. What has it been like playing James Little?
Hey, Montse, thank you for having me. Always great seeing you.
Yes.
So when I was originally cast to play James Little, I was a focused missionary at the University of Colorado in Boulder, working with college students. And so I tried embodying them for my role in James Little and seeing the faith afresh in their eyes as someone new just stumbling into a church would. And so it's just been a great time being on set and really kind of trying to play someone who's looking at all things Catholic for the first time. It's really fun.
It sounds like it's an incredible experience, but also one of great spiritual growth. What kind of change do we see in James in season 2 without giving too much away?
Yes. Well, we left off with a big cliffhanger on season 1, and we get to see a little bit more of his heart opening. Season 1 ended with him going up to our Eucharistic Lord and asking, "Is there anyone there?" And so we get to see a little bit more of his exploration in the faith and a little bit more of that curiosity come out and a little bit more of that conversion of heart.
What are you most excited about then in this season? Where do you think the audience is going to go in this journey for season 2?
This is just good old clean fun. It's got love, it's got the faith, it's got redemption. I'm excited for people to just sit back and have a good time watching this goon walk into a church and fall in love with the Lord and fall in love with a beautiful woman as well.
Well, that's a nice thing to see, especially on TV. But what spiritual growth then have you experienced coming from a focused missionary, now going into a lot of acting and entertainment? I know you and I had some great interactions at the National Eucharistic Congress last year. You've done a lot of podcasting. How has your faith grown over this time period?
Oh, just tremendously. The Lord is super good. So I became a focused missionary by leaving my acting career behind in Hollywood. And I still had these desires in me to share the faith through media, through storytelling. And I just trusted that the Lord would bring those about some way. He's way more creative than I am. And so when James the Less came into my lap, it felt like God was just giving me something to enjoy. It felt like he was saying, "I see you, I care about you, I know your desires." And so I feel like he's just been drawing me even closer to him throughout this whole process and throughout everything else. We have a good God.
Yes, we do. When you think about evangelization, bringing people to Christ, what special role do you think this series plays in introducing the faith to an audience that otherwise may not know it?
Well, it's made with excellence. We're using great equipment. We have great writing. The writers just killed it. The whole producing team, everyone behind the scenes did an absolute amazing job. And then my fellow actors did just a tremendous job. So this is a series made with excellence that, like I said, is good, clean fun, promotes the faith. And so I think anyone who stumbles into it, who's maybe on the margins of Catholicism or maybe on the outside, will really be blown away by what we're bringing to the table here.
Absolutely. Well, on the outside or on the inside, I know it's one of my favorite things to watch, and it's easy and accessible because it's online. So I love watching you, and I'm so glad to see season 2. We waited a long time for this, and we're delayed because of the Pope's passing. So God bless Pope Leo that he's with us so that we can all now watch James the Less season 2. Thank you so much, Tanner.
Yeah, praise God. Thank you.